What up? It is late. I feel like this bed perfectly depicts kind of how my last 2 days have gone. I'm so tired. I saw Martin Garrix at Red Rocks last night, and I it was so fucking awesome. I have been watching Martin Garrix and listening to his music and wanting to see him since I was 16 years old. And so to see him 8.5 years later was just so cool. Yeah, it was just so cool to see him live, and at Red Rocks of all places was insane. But yeah, I'm tired. I don't really have anything else to say. Made some music today and messed around with some basses, and it's kind of crazy how much I can accomplish when I just kind of mess around and don't have any ties to the outcome of the projects I'm working on. Uh, I feel like that's just where my full creativity can lie, is just making what I feel in the moment. But yeah, I'm exhausted. I need to sleep. I had a double today, and I never work after I have a show, and I will never do this again because I felt dead all day. Yeah, when you're like just full of stimulation versus with all the lights and music and everything, and then you have to return to the normal world the next day and work all day. I'm like, oh god, it's not a fun time. But yeah, just had an amazing day today. Yeah, it was great. It was an amazing day. But yeah, that's gonna be it for tonight. I'm exhausted and falling asleep as we speak, so I'll see you tomorrow. What up? It is one of the last days. Well, yeah, one of the last days for week 15 before we're on to week 16. Had a super relaxed day today. I have been on a No Man's Sky bender. This weekend I've just been so off. So I felt like today was really needed for my system and just my mental, just everything going on. Just yeah, kind of taking a rest day ish. I mean, I did TikTok's videos this morning and just kind of recording and video editing. So like it wasn't a complete like waste of a day, but yeah, it was not very eventful. But yeah, got some crazy stuff happening this weekend, but we will be covering that in week 16, which I'm super stoked about. And I don't know how that's going to play out. But yeah, had a great rest day today. So we're back onto the production side of things tomorrow, and yeah, doing some. I'm gonna probably sit down and do some production for about 3 hours and just record it all, and then snip it up and get it ready to go. So yeah. Also, big thing too that I found out today is TikTok Studio is a thing, so you can actually like look at your statistics like YouTube does, and you can set videos for future posting, which is super sick. Which I'll probably end up using at some point. I do a batch build of all my TikToks at the like beginning of the week typically, or like if I'm doing a big project or something, and then I'll have them already downloaded and scheduled out for specific days. But if I could just like put them into TikTok as a future post and then time it all, like it'd be, I don't know, I think it'd be cool. So I got to play around with it. But yeah, that's it for today. I'll see you tomorrow for week 16, or maybe last day of week 15, but I'll see you then. What is up? I had video 15 done and it was like all filmed, and I just felt like I wanted to add this on to the end of it. Um just because I have some things I want to share just in terms of moving forward, my just kind of thoughts and where I'm going. So I had a conversation with my dad last night, and we were talking about just, I was just kind of telling him about my ideas that I have for the caustic project and where I'm moving forward in that. And he was like, you're spending all of your energy and all of your time on so many of these different projects that you're not going to have anything good. Like you're not going to be able to make any of these products the best of your ability because you're doing so many things. and you need to just say no to everything except for one thing and just do that. And I have had this crippling fear throughout my entire life that I am going to die and not accomplish the things that I want to do, set out to do, and know that I can do. And so I'm just trying to rush everything. And so, like at the beginning of this year, the easiest goal that I'd set was to make 6 songs by the end of the year, because I had never made 6 songs throughout the entire year. And so I was like, I'm gonna make 6 songs and release one every 2 months, and I can do that for the entire year. Like I know I can do that, and I'll have extra projects and things like that. I started making all this music at the beginning of the year, and I came in with just this like fire and ready to go. And I got to June and I had 3 releases out. And then I started my 52-week series. I started my caustic music company. I started building my website. I started trying to market one-on-one production sessions. I started trying to brainstorm the like kind of evolution of the one-on-one production sessions and where I want that to go. I started editing videos. I just had so many projects, and I have so many projects going on right now that I don't have time to make music. I literally don't have the energy to, because I'm putting all the energy into all of these other things, and I'm just stressed out about it because I'm just trying to get it done. And I'm on that like rat race of like just hustle and hustle and hustle, and I can do all of this. And I'm like, yeah, we were talking last night, and he's like, you can't do all of this. You have to do one thing. And so, and he was also asking me too, he's like, why do you edit your 52-week videos? And I was like, well, I was originally editing them to put them out on TikTok, but now I'm not doing that anymore. So I don't really know. So these are just going to be they're going to become completely raw. And if I do need content, I'll start putting these out on social media and I can edit them then. But like, yeah, these are just going to be completely raw of me just sitting down and talking to a camera. So, and I'm going to be, he was like, also like, just sit down for 5 minutes once a week and do it. Like, you don't need to apply all this energy and all this time and transporting all of your recording equipment around. Just sit down and just have one day a week that you do it. And it's like 5 minutes, and you just talk to the camera of just what's going on. So that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna start transitioning into kind of that space of just doing these, like literally just filming this for 5 minutes, 5 to 7 minutes once a week, and then putting it out like that right after I film it. So yeah. Also, I'm trying to stream too, and there's so many things going on right now that I don't have a direction of where I'm going, because I don't have one project I'm working on, and that project's music. So I'm gonna be just focusing on music. I'm going to be pulling back all of my energy from all of the other projects, and I'm going to be putting them on halt for right now. Um, that being said, like if one-on-one sessions do get booked, I will 100% take them. Like I would love to do that still. It's not something that I am closing myself off to. It's not the right time right now to be pushing that. Um, so like I'll do the sessions. I would love to, but that's not where my energy is going to be going and getting those out there. It is going to be sitting down and working on music. I need to work on a lot of music, and need like there are a lot of things that need to move later down the road, but can't do anything and can't move at all if I don't make music. So that's where I'm sitting down. I'm taking a step back. We're hopping into the driving seat of music production, and that's all I'm going to be focusing on. And hopefully, I make some really cool stuff. That would be ideal. Just you know, setting back. So yeah, that's what I'm doing, and I just wanted to kind of tackle this video now, and then just you know, these are going to be looking a little different coming out um, from here on out. So I'm going to try the once a week thing, and we'll see if we can get something moving. Um, yeah, I need to get some direction and sitting down and like really honing in and focusing on one specific thing. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, this is going to be it for week 15. This is going to be the last video tackled onto it. And I'm excited to see what this journey brings with this new kind of focus and direction that I'm heading. So yeah, I'll be sharing it every week, but we'll do one video a week and see how that goes. Um, but yeah, that'll be it for this one. For week 15, I will see you in week 16.